Good morning, Freedom House family and friends. This has been an interesting week for me, as I'm sure it has been for many of you. Um, I've seen lots of memes on Facebook and different social media sites that talked about this whole quarantine thing we're going through as being like a Groundhog's Day. Well, for me, I actually had a Groundhog Day kind of a day this week. Um, my week was fine. It wasn't anything crazy. It wasn't weird or stressful or anything out of the ordinary. However, there was a day that I repeated twice. In my brain, Thursday was Wednesday. I was so convinced that Thursday was Wednesday that my husband came down the hall in the evening Thursday night and he was like, woohoo, Friday's here, Friday's tomorrow. And I said, no, honey, it's not. Tomorrow is Thursday. And he says, no, it's not. I said, yeah, it is. I was absolutely convinced that Thursday was Wednesday. Could not have changed my mind. I looked at the calendar. I knew I was right. Have you been there? Well, I changed his mind. I convinced him that Wednesday or Thursday was Wednesday and that Friday was actually going to be Thursday. And I had been planning my Thursday accordingly. Well, I woke up the next morning and realized that I was wrong. I was dead wrong. It was not Thursday. It was not Wednesday. That day had been Thursday, and I was on Friday. I had completely missed a day in my calendar. Completely missed a day. It was like a Groundhog's Day over and over. So and I had to just laugh at myself because there are days that I get calendarly challenged, and the days just don't, my days blur, and that was this week. They all blurred together, and I had lost track of what day we were on. So I kind of had to laugh at myself, and then today I looked at my Facebook memories, and my memory today was this picture. I got to show you this because it just cracks me up every time. Take a look at the shoes. Okay, see how they're two different shoes? So that was at work. That was the floor at work. And I got into work and I thought, why do these shoes feel so weird on my feet? One was tight and one was loose. Well, I had actually been wearing those shoes like that for a couple of days until I finally looked down and realized I had two different shoes on. I had been wearing it like that for a couple of days. That's what happened when we get stressed out. Things just don't connect. And again, I had to laugh at myself because, stuff happens and you can't take everything so seriously. So I got thinking about so many people who are so stressed. For me, when I get stressed out, when things are out of whack, I do crazy things like that. Put on two black shoes that don't match or have my days get really messed up and disconnected. And, that's just kind of what stress does to some people. And I got thinking, I'm glad that's the only way that stress so far has been manifesting itself in my life, because I just started thinking some of the people in the Bible who had lived with stress for so long, and it made me think of a woman who came to touch Jesus. She'd been ill for years and years and years. She'd been bleeding for 12 years, spent tons of money on doctors, and no one could help her. She was just bleeding. She had faith to know that if she just touched the hem of Jesus' garment in this crowd, just the hem, that she would be healed. And Jesus knew it. He knew when he'd been touched, and he's in the crowd and he says, "Who touched me?" And all of his disciples denied it. And Peter says, "Master, there are people in a crowd pressing against you." But Jesus said, "Someone touched me. I know that power has gone out from me." Then the woman, saying that she could go unnoticed, came trembling and fell at his feet in the presence of all the people. She told why she had touched him and how she had been instantly healed. Then he said to her, "Daughter, go, your faith has healed you. Go in peace." So that's in Luke chapter 8, verse 46 and 47. She knew that she had the faith that Jesus would heal. Friends, Jesus will heal. He will heal our land, and he will heal you of the things that manifest themselves in your stressful situations, be it depression or whatever it may be. Jesus will heal you. Trust in that. Lean into him. Press in like that woman did with the faith that she had, knowing that she would be healed. Friends, Jesus will heal. He will heal the brokenhearted. He will heal the broken bodies. Trust in him. Lean into him. God blessings to you.